Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel, Magnetize Official. In today's video, I'm excited to share a collective reading and energy update for all you beautiful souls tuning in. If you're looking for a more personalized reading tailored to your unique situation, make sure to like this video and double-check that you're subscribed. Your likes and subscriptions are powerful forms of energy exchange that help me connect with your vibe, allowing me to channel messages specifically for you, not just today, but in all our future readings. As I started shuffling the energy oracle cards, I picked up on a strong message. Someone is feeling afraid. I have a feeling this resonates particularly with those of you who identify as the divine feminine. But remember, these labels, divine feminine and divine masculine, are just that, labels. So feel free to embrace them in whatever way feels right for you. I'm receiving a strong and insightful message right away from the spirit guides of the divine feminine. It's about someone who feels overwhelmed by the depth and intensity of your love. This could relate to a romantic relationship or a platonic bond, and it might even reflect a broader theme in your life: divine feminine. You may have encountered individuals in the past who weren't ready to embrace the unconditional love you offered, seeing them for their true selves long before they could recognize that within themselves. This theme seems to resonate for many divine feminines I'm connecting with. There's a particular masculine energy that is coming through, and he's feeling fear related to the unconditional love you radiate. Interestingly, you might not even be actively expressing this love through words or actions. It could simply be the powerful frequency of your energy that he feels. The word intimidated really stands out here. This person feels overwhelmed by the powerful frequency of your unconditional love, yet they are irresistibly drawn to it. It's an intriguing paradox, because the masculine energy I'm tapping into is both fascinated by the essence you radiate and scared by how strongly they feel pulled toward you. I can almost hear them say, "I feel like I can't stop it." With the hostilities card appearing upright, it seems to represent this masculine wrestling with his own feelings. I keep visualizing him smiling and laughing, showing just how captivated he is by you, divine feminine. Whether you're together in person or he's simply glancing at his phone when he sees a message from you, that intrigue is written all over his face. Take what resonates with you, but I sense that this masculine's infatuation is quite noticeable to others around him. They're picking up on his happiness when you're near, or when you reach out, and I can hear that some are even playfully teasing him about how giddy he gets in your presence, or when he receives a message from you. Here's the ironic twist. This is the kind of masculine who, when he sees a text from you, can't help but smile. His face lights up, and it feels like his heart skips a beat. Yet, when he finally opens the message, he might take hours to respond, almost as if he's deliberately trying to slow down his own excitement. For you, divine feminine, this can be really confusing. You're picking up on all the eagerness and excitement he feels on an energetic level, but in the physical world, he's fighting against those feelings, trying to hold himself back. There's a fear of what might happen if he fully embraces that energy and allows himself to go with the flow. It seems like there's a bit of distrust rooted in his ego, even though his soul recognizes your loving energy and instinctively trusts you on a deeper level. In his conscious mind, he worries that it would be foolish to completely open his heart to this connection. This hesitation may stem from past wounds. I keep hearing self-sabotage, which ties in with the storm warning card for this masculine. It suggests he might unintentionally undermine this connection or act in ways that seem self-sabotaging. Friends around him might be saying things like, "What are you doing?" If you're interested in the divine feminine, just go for it. Be more open with her. Once again, It seems he's trying to hold himself back or pace himself, all because of those deep-seated fears surfacing. With rest and rejuvenation reversed, and community also in the reverse position, it feels like this masculine thinks about you most intensely at night, just as he's drifting off to sleep. Interestingly, I picked up on the word ruby, which might relate to the colour red, or possibly be a name. I also sensed something about a baseball cap. Perhaps he wears a specific type of hat, or a baseball cap sometimes. These reversed cards suggest that he's experiencing a sense of loneliness in his everyday life, which seems to intensify when he's left alone with his thoughts at night, unable to distract himself with his usual routine. It's in those quiet moments that his mind naturally drifts back to you. However, the thinking man reversed carries an important message for you from your guides or your higher self. It signifies that there's a significant lesson unfolding through this situation. Divine Feminine, you're learning to stay grounded and centered in your own self-love. You're recognizing the immense value of what you bring to the table, including the unconditional love you radiate, even if others feel intimidated by the depth of that love. This is a significant soul lesson for you at this stage of your journey, inviting you to release the notion that you're too much for others, or that you need to tone down your strength, intensity, or the brightness of your energy and love. I'm hearing a strong message. Don't fight who you truly are or who you came here to be. Embrace that role as a beacon. Be the lighthouse. I've been channeling this theme in Divine Feminine readings for quite some time, especially over the last year to year and a half. You embody this lighthouse metaphor beautifully. The lighthouse stands strong, unwavering, and it doesn't dim its light based on which ships are approaching or drifting away. Right now, the collective consciousness feels like a turbulent, dark, stormy sea, reflecting the density, fear, and chaos of lower vibrational energy. You've come here to be that elevated light, guiding those ships back to the stability of the shore, essentially leading them back to reconnect with their truest selves. This reconnection pulls them away from the chaos of those raging seas, offering them a deeper sense of calm and harmony. Your light has the power to call people back to that inner peace. Your energy draws them back to a place of balance and safety. However, it's important to remember that not everyone drawn to your light is fully prepared to embrace it, not just to accept it, but also to reciprocate in a balanced way. Sometimes people may hesitate to step into your life because they realize they aren't yet capable of matching the energy you bring. This can bring you a lot of grief, as you genuinely want to give without any strings attached. You have a heart that desires others to feel worthy and valued in your presence, yet sometimes your energy can trigger feelings of unworthiness in others. I see this particularly with the masculine energy coming through. He has his fears. I'm hearing that he views himself as ordinary while seeing you as extraordinary. This aligns with what's been emerging in recent readings. He perceives himself as a page while you shine like a goddess. However, there's also a positive message here. With the action card upright, your guides want you to know that as you remain grounded and centered in your own inner stability and self-love, what is meant for you will naturally find its way to you. It won't pass you by. Your beautiful energy will attract what's ready to meet you and reciprocate, especially in matters of love. You don't have to chase or seek. The right connections will gravitate toward you effortlessly. With the thinking woman reversed, I see a clear distinction between your unconditionally loving energy and what we often label as karmic, feminine energy. Those lower vibrational energies. The masculine we're discussing seems quite familiar with these lower energies, whether they're currently around him in a romantic context or linked to his past. I'm hearing the word materialistic, suggesting he's used to feminine energies that are very focused on the surface, lacking depth in terms of spirituality or emotional richness. He may have female friends or family who embody this type of energy, and that's part of what makes you so intriguing to him. You're a breath of fresh air for someone who isn't used to being around someone like you. When I think of this masculine in your presence, I often picture someone entering a grand throne room and approaching a queen, because that's the level of reverence he feels for you. He seems to approach you with a sense of selectivity, just like someone wouldn't barge in on royalty for every little thing. He's mindful of how often he reaches out to you. He values your time and presence so deeply that he wants every interaction to be meaningful and memorable, ensuring that his contact with you leaves a positive impression. I'm not quite sure who I'm connecting with here, but I have a feeling you'll understand exactly what I mean. It seems this person sees you as someone who is actively busy manifesting your dreams and creating the life you desire. With the cornucopia card upright, I sense this masculine saying, "I'm a bit intimidated because I'm unsure how I fit into your world. At the same time, I'm in awe of how effortlessly you bring your desires to life." Now, you might not fully see this manifestation magic in your current reality, divine feminine, depending on where you are on your journey. But even if you can't see it yet, know that this masculine is picking up on your magnetic energy, and soon you'll notice more of your dreams coming into fruition with ease. My guides are also nudging me to share more about this masculine who is healing his heart and moving towards you in a significant way. This might be the same masculine we've been tuning into during this reading, but keep in mind that energies can shift. For some of you, this could represent someone entirely new. Trust your intuition to guide you to which message resonates with you and how it connects to your personal experience. I'm picking up the number 999 for someone, which feels like being right on the edge of something big. You know how the number 10 in traditional tarot symbolizes fulfillment, like the 10 of Cups where all wishes come true? Well, this energy feels like there's just one thing missing, one last piece that's still finding its way into place. I'm hearing, so close but so far away. With this particular masculine, it might feel like a classic case of one step forward, two steps back. You might sense that you're on the verge of a breakthrough together, only to experience a lull or a sudden pause in progress. I believe this is happening because there's still that 10th piece that needs to fall into place. So, what is this final piece? The Thinking Man card, which reflects the masculine ego, is positioned right over the heart space. This suggests that the last piece coming together involves this masculine working through some ego triggers that are preventing him from fully opening his heart again. The masculine we've been tuning into during this reading seems to be in a bit of an inner struggle. It's like he's wrestling with himself, thinking, don't text her back too quickly if you do. Don't show too much emotion. Don't be too forward. So what's causing these triggers for him? I feel that this masculine has experienced some deception or betrayal in the past, as indicated by the Deceit card in reverse. This makes him hesitant to fully express his true thoughts and feelings, as he tries to protect himself from potential hurt when he inevitably feels let down. What led to this feeling of betrayal? The door to personal healing and happiness is reversed, while adjacent possibilities is upright, suggesting there's still some unresolved energy here. It might stem from a past relationship with a karmic feminine energy who never fully committed to him or proved to be untrustworthy. She might have kept her options open even when they were supposedly in a committed relationship, leaving him feeling like she was always 1 foot in and 1 foot out. He's definitely saying to himself, I don't want to go all in for someone who's not all in with me. There's a sense of being on edge with him. So, to whoever this resonates with, it seems that this particular karmic feminine situation, whether from his past or present, has left him feeling constantly on edge. We have the strategy card upright, which suggests that he genuinely wanted to plan for the long term with this karmic energy. From his human perspective, he might have envisioned a future with her, but on a soul level, this connection feels more karmic. It appears to have been about fulfilling a lesson or a karmic contract before being released. However, his ego kept wanting to hold on to this connection long after it had served its purpose, leading to a lot of internal imbalance. With the magician and the mirror in reverse, it seems that in this dynamic, he may have learned to shut off his feelings and intuition, disconnecting from that inner divine feminine aspect of himself. The word cold is coming to mind, which indicates that whatever transpired here might have made him emotionally closed off when it comes to dating or future romantic prospects, even towards you, divine feminine. This won't apply to everyone, but I'm sensing that when you first connected with him in the physical realm, some divine feminines may have perceived him as emotionally distant or a bit cold from a 3D perspective. The confusing part in all of this is that, on a deeper level, your soul recognized his soul. Even though this masculine has been deeply wounded by his past, he wasn't truly living in alignment with his innermost self. It's as if you've always seen the real him, beneath the layers that others might interpret as coldness or emotional unavailability. Not only did you see his true essence, but you also helped him tap into emotions he never thought he could express. I'm sensing that this masculine had nearly given up on the idea of true love, viewing notions like love at first sight, really a deep soul recognition, as mere fairy tales or illusions because of past hurts. But when he connected with you, he felt something shift. I hear him saying, "You even warmed my cold heart." Your warm, loving energy has a way of melting the barriers he built around himself, and I can feel the raw emotion rising as I express this. This feels like it could very well be a twin flame connection, especially with the yin-yang card reversed, along with the earlier appearance of the magician and the mirror reversed, 2 key twin flame indicators. There's also the envy card, which often represents feelings of unfulfillment and not feeling enough. He senses the powerful spiritual intensity of this connection, but struggles with feelings of inadequacy, fearing he won't be able to show up for you in the way you truly deserve. And that fear is deeply unsettling for him. I keep hearing the phrase, putting you on hold. For many of you divine feminines, it may feel like this masculine is keeping you in a sort of limbo. He's keeping things warm between you, ensuring you're still on his radar and that he stays in your thoughts. However, it can be incredibly frustrating because it feels like you're always on the edge, never quite reaching that complete fulfillment. Like the 10 of Cups, where everything feels harmonious and physically together. You absolutely deserve stability and someone who is confident in their feelings for you, showing that through supportive words and actions. That's why it's essential for you to focus on self-love and maintain your standards for what you want in a relationship. Action, forward movement, stability, and a balanced, reciprocated connection. This is a call for the masculine to step up and meet the energetic standards you're holding. It seems like this is someone who has a bit of a self-deprecating sense of humor, almost comically viewing himself as cold-hearted. But underneath that exterior lies a heart that's been hurt in the past, and he can't ignore the intense feelings that are bubbling up for you, divine feminine. Now, let's wrap things up with one last message from the Rumi Oracle. The card I've drawn is Sacred Soul, Sister. Here's what it has to say. When you are conscious, a cloud of sadness surrounds you. When you rise above consciousness, the moon cradles you in its embrace. When you're aware, the beloved feels out of reach. Yet, when you transcend that awareness, the ecstasy of love flows toward you. When you're conscious, you may feel the weight of autumn's gloom. But when you rise beyond, the chill of winter becomes a breath of spring. Your uncertainty stems from a desire for stability. Embrace the instability until you find your footing. Rumi shares a beautiful message. I love you. I am your other self. I am always with you, your partner on this soul journey. I am the you that you don't yet see, the you that communicates through intuition and instinct. I am the you that perceives reality beyond mere appearances. I am the you that understands how to embrace happiness and freedom. The guidebook elaborates that this oracle serves as a reminder of your wholeness and completion. Deep down, you have an innate understanding that transcends logic. You just know things without needing a reason. It could be a feeling of joy, an instinct to avoid a certain situation, or a sense that everything will turn out beautifully, even if it doesn't seem that way at the moment. You may feel compelled to take a specific path. You just know. This oracle is here to affirm that this profound knowing is the divine speaking through you. Trust it, and let it guide your actions, or choose to hold back if that feels right. This feels like a perfect note to conclude our reading. I want to share something special with you. If you feel inspired, please consider donating to help express your feelings through this video. By contributing, you not only support your journey toward finding your ideal life partner, but also make a significant impact in the lives of others. With just a few clicks, you can help change lives. 70% of all donations will go directly to providing food for underprivileged children and education for orphans. You can donate through the link provided or use the Super Thanks feature. Let's make a difference together. Donate today. Click the Join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. By joining, you'll get exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get even more out of your experience with us. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.